like to introduce a lovely friend of mine and business partner, Danielle.
Hey. So I want to start about how I joined the business. It was over a year ago now. I was asked to try ketones, and at the time I just thought, oh, just another fad, another diet, something else out there that was just on sale, and it was just going to be one of those things that people tried and then it just faded away. But then I tried the product, and within 3 days, I literally felt like a brand new person. I have suffered for so long with anxiety, and I just felt amazing. I felt like I could take on anything. As a mum of four, I'm obviously really tired. And taking ketones has just made me feel like I've got so much more energy. I get up of a morning, and usually before I took ketones, I felt sluggish. I couldn't be bothered getting up. I dreaded getting out of the bed, and now I literally spring up. I feel happy. Cooking the breakfast and getting things done what I usually wouldn't have got done before. And I just feel like such a better person and a lot happier. And it wasn't until my husband said to me, like, what are you taking? Like, what are you on? Why are you so happy? And I was like, I'm taking these ketones. And he was like, you've really changed. And the rest is history. It was, it changed my life, and it's changed so many people's around me. And I absolutely love the product, and I couldn't live without it now. So yeah, I joined the business and I haven't looked back. It's been amazing. So that's my story, cut short, because I know we haven't got loads of time tonight. So I've got an amazing lady on tonight called Sonia. She's a natural therapist, and she is going to come on and she's going to tell you her story, and she's going to tell you how this product has benefited her and all her clients. So Sonia, welcome.
Hi everybody, it's nice to see you all. So my story. I'm a natural medicine practitioner. I'm a naturopath, herbalist. I've worked in health and wellbeing for 20 years plus. And I've tried to educate people as to take control of their health and to prevent illnesses, etc. So energy, good food, good water, good air, all of that stuff is really super important. I've always used acid alkaline as a base to teach people how to manage themselves. And I found this product only at the beginning of June, 1st of June. One of my patients and friends who I've been looking after for 7 years, she presented to me that she'd been taking this amazing drink, and I saw her transformation, and it was a mental, physical and emotional transformation that was absolutely astounding to me. And she was really happy and I was really intrigued. And so I did some due diligence research and immediately joined the company. I just joined because I was so convinced of the product. It's not easy to find something that can be so impactful on the human form. And because I'd had the luck and the honor of looking after this particular human form for 7 years, I knew that there was some really profound changes had taken place. So I was really grateful for that. So as I say, I joined, and then obviously I started to research, and I'd done a lot of that, talked to other people who'd taken it before I started taking it myself. So I did 10 days of the magic drink, and myself, Initially, I went into a detox for the first few days, which is my general thing. Whenever I change my chemistry, I always have a detox sort of reaction. So I had a headache. I became really mucousy. So I knew that something at a cellular level was happening, important and happy. From day 4, the brain power switched on, which was amazing. And it was acute. I could process things better, and day 5, the energy kicked in, and I actually saw my body transformation taking place. And it was a really strange thing, actually, that, because I've not noticed, and it was like overnight on day 5, this new body was appearing. So I was super happy. At the end of 10 days, the energy continued and still has. At the end of 10 days, I'd lost 7 pounds in weight, in fat loss, and 4.5 inches between my waist and my bum. So that was my transformation, and I was happy and just ecstatic, because the far-reaching effects of the ketones enable people to unlock things that particularly can be blocked and not know why. And so the fact that it gives you that level space to be able to see these things change, it then helps you to relax and think about the other things. It helps you to make better choices, and you've got better mood, better energy, better skin, all of those things, all of those betters are really, really worth it. Brain fog, appetite suppression, in as much as because the ketones enable the body's chemistry to burn the fat for fuel, you don't crave sweet things. And I haven't eaten fruit, my own personal reasons, for 20 odd years because of ill health and different things over the years. But this particular product made me feel as though my energy levels were going up and staying there and not dropping. And that was super important for me. So I didn't crave anything. And it's continued to do so. So even I, who felt that I had a fairly good diet, I'm vegan, feel as though I've made better choices also nutritionally. And that's me moving forward. So obviously, I am now teaching my patients new things, giving them more information about how better they can make choices for themselves. And I continue to take the product and promote it. That's my story.
I love the fact that you call it the magic drink, because that's what people like. When I'm trying to explain to people, they're like, what is this, some kind of potion? Like, it's like, it doesn't sound right. And I'm like, no, but it is.
That's it. It is magic. It's magic because it's never ever existed before. It absolutely is. It's like flying to the moon. And so this is a new technology, nutritional technology, that is going to blow the sky off anything anybody will ever have comprehended. It's just that it's not well known at the moment. And so it is magic. It's magic for that reason. It's like inventing a new wheel. It's a huge thing. And I try to relay that message to people that I talk to about it. But I think the most important thing that I can say is you have to try it, because everybody is different. You have to try it to see what your experience is, and it is absolutely transforming people's lives. And so give it a go.
Oh, thank you so much, Sonia. Your story is amazing, and hopefully everyone can resonate with that. And yeah, fabulous. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, everybody.
So next we have got the lovely, lovely Chandani, and she is an Ayurvedic practitioner. Sorry, I hope I've got that right. She's the CEO of Chandani.com. She's a wellness expert, she's a public speaker, she's an activist, and many, many more. So welcome, Chandani.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Danielle and Sonia, for having me today. It's probably this time in history of my own personal life, it is probably the most magical time in my life and in my career. And I can say that with 100% confidence, because my dream, my entire life has been to make the world more beautiful as a child, and B, once I got into wellness, to translate the urgency of integrated wellness to every single human being. And for my entire career over the last 15, 20 years, educating myself, studying, learning, practicing, administering, creating my own brand, it was always a big burden on my shoulders that I was preaching to the few It was so hard for me, you know, to try and translate the urgency, the necessity, the absolute revolution that we need as a humanity to raise our awareness into the foundation of integrated wellness, to move into a space of radiance, of optimum body-mind functioning. Until literally a month and a half ago, I joined the company on June 22nd because Sonia Greaves, my beautiful business partner and one of our distributors in England, insisted, and I boo-hooed her and I taunted her and I put her through the ringer, and I apologize, and I will make this a public apology whenever I can, because I couldn't believe that you mix something in a drink, a white powder at that, and it would instigate so much in such a short period of time. And that's exactly what this product does. It is a technology of the 21st century that is categorically shifting people's lives for the better overnight, literally overnight. And fine, some people it takes 5 days, some people it takes 20 days, some people it takes a month or 60 days. But the initial catalyst of awakening the synapses of your brain, triggering this metabolic ketosis, which is the antithesis of what we need in our life to combat aging and lethargy and depression and old age and lack of concentration and focus. Metabolic ketosis is the fountain of youth, people. It is the fountain of youth, and we have a white powder that you mix in water that tastes like bubblegum iced tea, fresh off the palate, all kinds of different flavors, all kinds of different colors, accessible for grannies, children, old people, young people, black people, white people, Asian people, doesn't matter, doesn't discriminate. This is what my dream has been my entire life. And I am so proud, I am so honored to be traveling with a cross demographic from the entire world. We are on a rocket ship. We are on this train, on this beautiful train, moving through beautiful valleys and getting to incredible peaks at light speed. I've researched superfoods from macambo to reishi mushroom to gotu kola to ashwagandha, all these incredible herbs and roots from our earth that are alchemical, that heal us, that reinvent us, that rejuvenate us, that give us new life. However, nothing is as powerful as human intervention when it comes to balancing our creativity with science and the laws that govern nature. And that's what we've got in our hands. And it's not just for the few, it's for the many. So go out there and share this message as far and as wide, as quickly as possible, because there is no time. We don't have time to spare. Find your people, find your army, because we have an ammunition of whole health that is taking us from A to Z in 3 seconds. And that's all I've got to say.
So as well, I think a lot of people on the call might be new. This is an actual natural, all natural product, isn't it?
It's a natural fermentation process of enzymes, including cat's claw, which is an Ayurvedic herb and a herb that Sonia uses and I use in my practice. Cat's claw is great for DNA generation. It's an adaptation. I don't want to get too scientific because this is not about being intellectual. This is about being existential. Existential means going through an experience. It's the only way we can teach humanity to change, is to teach them through experience. School is now being questioned. They're saying, we cannot teach kids to memorize. We need to emotionally invoke a fire in our children so that they can reach the capacity of their potential. It's the same thing with wellness. Enough with the dissertations, enough with the lectures, enough with the people that say they know more than we do. We get to experience. Now listen, that doesn't mean we don't stop learning. Learning is a lifelong journey, and I'm in my books every single day, as should all of us be, no matter what our background. Plumbers, electricians, doctors, nurses, students, doesn't matter. We learn for a lifetime. However, if it's not existential, if it doesn't work for you as an experience, it's not real. We cannot change anything in the world until it becomes existential. We have a white powder you mix in water that you drink, anyone can drink, that will categorically start transforming your life for the better in light speed. And it's natural, naturally fermented in a lab, all natural, sweetened with stevia. If it's too sweet, don't worry about it. Put more water in it. It'll lessen the sweetness and it won't remove the potency. Your life is ready to try. We need you as citizens of the world to transform your lives quickly. This is the biggest revolution we need on earth. Not the politicians, not the priests, not the activists, us, me, you, Joe, Sarah, Charlotte, whoever across the world. We need each other. We need to have each other's back. We need to transform our lives. And that's the only way we're going to heal this planet. And that's why it's so exciting. And that's why every single person on this call has a massive opportunity and a huge responsibility to move forward with conviction, with strength, with pride, and with unity, because we are chained up. We are locked arm in arm and we are moving forward.
Well, that was just an amazing talk. So thank you so much. I think you've inspired everyone on here tonight. Everyone's like, wow, amazing, love your energy. So thank you so much. And I just want to add to that, obviously, when I started, I didn't know anything about the product. I didn't know anything about the science behind it. All I knew was that I loved it and it made me feel amazing. And I think, we don't need to know everything. We just need to know that it makes us feel good. So moving on from that, tonight, obviously, this is obviously an opportunity to call for people to learn more about ketones, but there is also the business side of things. So if anyone is interested in joining the business, please just contact the person who invited you onto this call. And now we are going to invite Grace on, and she is going to tell us some very exciting news about what is going to happen this weekend.
Hi everyone. Wow, I don't know about how you feel, but I am fired up like that. We're just so lucky that we have such credible people a part of this company and sharing this movement. So I appreciate you so much, Sonia and Chandani, for bringing your energy and your passion and inspiring us all to share this message. And you just said there, Chandani, that learning is a lifelong journey. And how we want to end this call is we want to invite everyone on this call to an incredible health summit. This weekend, our company is putting on the biggest keto health summit, seminar, symposium, whatever you want to call it, that there has ever been on the planet. We've been lucky enough to attend these events in the US, but because of the current situation, the company is opening this up to everyone. So if you're someone that, you don't like taking people's word for it, you want to do the research, you want to find out for yourself, you just want to learn more from the top researchers and scientists from across the globe. I'm going to share my screen for a moment. So this weekend, Saturday, so August 8th and 9th, we have a virtual webinar. Now on here, we have Dr. Ryan Lowry, Dr. Jacob Wilson, Dr. Kenneth Ford. Some of these doctors, they are the top scientific researchers on the planet in the field of ketones and ketosis. So if you want to learn more about this incredible product from these top scientists, reach out to the person that has invited you and ask them. They're going to give you a link, which you can register to join their talk. So you can join their webinar. Dr. Jacob Wilson and Dr. Ryan Lowry are the top researchers in ketosis and sports performance. They have a lab in the US, and the results that they are getting are just incredible. If you're interested in what ketones do for brain health and healthy aging, Dr. Mary Newport is on the Science Advisory Board. She created one of the Prove It products, and what ketones do for the brain and focus and memory. She has an incredible story. She actually, her husband had early onset dementia, and through the use of ketones, she got more quality years with her partner. So if you're interested in brain health, which we all should be, that will be a fantastic one. There's so much research. Another exciting talk will be Joseph McLennan III. If you're into personal development at all, Joseph McLennan is Tony Robbins's business partner. So he does all Tony Robbins events with him. He is just so inspirational. You can get a ticket to this as well. Now the tickets will be free. So when we go over to the States, we pay hundreds of dollars to go to these events. So I encourage you to reach out to the person that has invited you, and you can get a seat to one of these incredible webinars. So I just wanted to end on that point, because like Chandani said, learning is a lifelong journey. And this weekend is an opportunity for you to learn a little bit more. Thank you, Danielle.
Oh, thanks, Grace.
Thank you.
Yeah, so everyone on the call, if you are interested in just trying ketones out or joining the business, just contact the person who invited you on this call. Hopefully you're going to feel amazing as we do.
Thank you. Thanks very much, everyone. Go get your ketones. Bye.
Yeah, thanks, Chandani.
Thank you. Bye-bye.